Hey everyone, Chargos Boom here, and I actually want to do some announcements. It's that back in 2024, the around the middle of 2024, I've been wanting to do a full-on script for a short movie or short film on the story. Yes, I am still hooked onto the story for Count the Ways. And ever since then, I have started a script, but then, of course, I paused and took a brief hiatus. I somewhat didn't go back to that. Then, around very late September, I became very sick when I was on a caffeine coffee sugar high that made my leg nerves super shot and weak. I had to keep away, and I couldn't sit on my chair for very long because supposedly my left knee was reacting way too much. So I couldn't do that, but during November I have been starting a much newer script on my phone. I also paused on that and took another very long not returning hiatus to that. But since I have the book now, I could take my time on where to find the beginning and then the end. And by the way, I have been figuring out on who will be very good for the story, because since, FNAF stuff is mostly dark, because there's a lot of physical stuff that people just get hurt from, some injuries, and then all of a sudden it will lead to their death if they're not treated right. And then, of course, death, and then grief. But also there is the mental capacity about how the characters are feeling. Are they confused? Are they feeling happy? Should they feel happy? Should they feel sad? Are they feeling sad? What is going on with their lives? And that is basically what FNAF should be. And yes, I have been trying to contact Scott Cawthon about if he wants to make short films on the books. So far, my only suggestion is that only short films from the first 6 stories, from Only Into the Pit to Fetch. Because I believe after Fetch, there's been a lot of mediocre books and then some stories. I know there are a few gems, but still, I would still figure that only 6 is enough, because we don't want way too many stories and we don't want way too many characters, because the lore will be very too convoluted and confusing. So that's why only 6 short films, and the first one is probably obviously Count the Ways. And the person that I obviously want to get hooked on with this story is, of course, Tim Burton, but I I probably don't even have like a proper way on how to contact him. And by the way, I'm pretty much he's been busy with a lot of films. He's been busy with Beetlejuice, and he's probably still busy working on Wednesday season 2. So yeah, but if this is going to be on a theatrical release, it's only going to end with an ambiguous ending. But with home streaming and physical releases, it's going to have loads of different endings because, it's FNAF. It's going to have lots of different endings. Only one ending is canon, but the other endings can be like your different type of canon. But only one ending can be like truly canon to Scott. And I have been coming up with like 3, 4, or 5 different endings for this. And by the way, Scott, if you are watching this, let me know how many endings you want to do. You want to do 3, you want to do 4, you want to do 5. That's perfectly fine with me. By the way, I hope you guys enjoyed about what I talked about. I'll see you guys next time. Chuggers Boom out.